Nobody's going to kill Biafran. And anybody that attempts it, will have his head and his hand and his family burnt to ashes. We have suffered enough in this country. Our homes and our families, we lost over 7 million people in that war. So while we are praying, the world should not see the other side of the Igbos. There is nobody should pray to see it. I'm telling you gospel truth. We don't want to. We are discouraging it. We don't want Igbos to be armed second time. Will be more dangerous than the Israelis. This is the 5th assassination attempt on my person, Simon Ekpa, as one of the world renowned or acclaimed or recognized separatist agitator.
What can you say as regards sending bomber to Finland to kill him? Is it feasible?
He's a military intelligence officer, Simon Ekpa. He's an exposed person. He has served in the military. You understand the military intelligence. You understand undercover. He understands what espionage is all about. He understands what spies is all about. He understands when an intel of assassination is being set in motion. So, as an undercover who understands this thing, who has been involved in several military operations, around the world, and somebody whom the Finnish government has come to recognize as a factor, even though he came from Biafran land. So, if he has all those tentacles, he has all those agencies, he has all those platforms to get information right from even inside Àŕmÿ. He gets information. So, and you know that the CS Chief of Army Staff have continued, even the federal government has continued to make statements that any moment, any time, any day, Simon Ekpa is at stake. We are going to see what we are going to do. We are going to arrest him. Finnish government does this. Finnish government does that. So there has been a consistent approach, manipulation or movement in that direction to see how they are going to make sure that they execute their plan whatsoever against Simon Ekpa. But unfortunately, Simon Ekpa, with his military background and otherwise, and with the intelligence and the support he's getting within and outside, the Scandinavian nations, in Finland and other EU countries, at the end of the day, you will understand that he has what it takes to tell you that at this point in time, this is the 5th assassination attempt on my person, Simon Ekpa, as one of the world renowned or acclaimed or recognized separatist agitator, leader currently now, that anywhere, anytime, he has become an object of discussion among Àármÿ. So it's very possible. It's been reported some time ago in the social media where he intercepted, federal government sniper squad, along the Norway Finland border, where his men were also at surveillance in that area, and those people were picked to today. These are federal government agents. I don't know how asking for freedom has become a threat to human life. These are the things people did in the past. Tinubu also did it because there was a time he believed that Nigeria we can go through his past records and find out his statement about Nigeria. But unfortunately, they are coming around to say do another thing and say another thing at the end of the day. So, Simon Ekpa knows what he's talking about. He understands what he's talking about. He means what he's talking about. Whenever he disses information, dig deep, look into it very well. There are elements of truth in it. He has a private connection with a security satellite platform that gives him information, that gives him, and he spends a lot of money to get such information because these are the things that should be done in the secret. So now that he has exposed them, I'm sure at the end of the day, their job and their mission is going to hang, because the deal has been exposed, has been made public. So as I'm talking to you now, any flight that's entering that Finland now or anywhere in Europe, will be checked thoroughly and find out the purpose and the mission at the end of the day. So I don't think, and secondly, I don't think they will be able to succeed because of his military background, but he has continued to relate with his constituency has continued to relate with the Federal Republic of Biafra, the sovereignty of Biafra, and those who are asking for it, and those who believe that it must come, you know, are trying to make sure that things are being put together ahead of December convention declaration.
But the federal government, do you think that if they kill ekpa, that will be the end of the Biafra agitation? Do you think that killing ekpa will end the cause for Biafra freedom finally?
It has can never end, because anybody can be Biafra, anybody can rise up from anywhere. You know, it has become something that cannot die. You know, the people that started it are no more. You know, so if it is possible, I do not pray that such thing will come closer to Biafrans anymore. Nobody is going to keep Biafran, and anybody that attempts it, you know, will hurt his head and his hand and his family burnt to ashes. We have suffered enough in this country. You know, our homes and our families, we lost over 7 million people in that war. So while we are praying, the world should not see the other side of the Igbos. There is nobody should pray to see it. I'm telling you gospel truth. You know, we don't want to. We are discouraging it. We don't want Igbos to be armed second time. You know, will be more dangerous than the Israelis.
Okay, Samuel Ekpa has come and said that for the 5th time that the Nigerian government wants to take his life, and he has come out to, you know, he said, you know, they've got information that a suicide bomber has left Abuja to come and, you know, kill him there in Finland, but it will not work. What is your reaction to this?
Nigerian military, they have been playing below expectation since Buhari regime, when they reintegrated Boko Haram into the military in Nigeria. So they are not up to that you know, sophisticated level they were before. So coming to Finland to kill Samuel Ekpa can never ever work. The kind of security apparatus, you know, Finland government is having is equal to that of Russia, the former USSR. I don't mean the current Russian Republic under, you know, Moscow as the capital. No, I mean the former Russia. KGB now, KGB agents as in CIA and FBI. I think Finland is well secured. Finland was part of USSR before, so no, this kind of man, Tinubu, we send the suicide bombers or assassins to Finland to topple Samuel Ekpa. Samuel Ekpa is our prime minister in Finland. No Igbo man is, you know, disputing that. It is a failure. It is a failed attempt. And if he has, you know, that kind of intelligence like that, I think Ekpa is trying to brace up the fact that it should be secured. Not Nnamdi Kanu that just, you know, mistakenly got involved, stumbled into a trap in Kenya, and today we are seeing this kind of story prevailing within Biafra land. A situation whereby Nnamdi Kanu is incarcerated for almost 48 months now. So when we talk about Ekpa, Ekpa is a military man. Ekpa is living in Finland. Finland is current Russia and, you know, previously a Russian republic. So I don't see Nigerian suicide bombers, Nigerian suicide mercenaries, you know, penetrating into Finland. Finnish territory is well secured, and something like that could never ever have happened, and it can never happen. Samuel Ekpa is doing a good job there, and Biafra is emancipating gradually, day by day, week by week, hour by hour, minute by minute, and second by second. So what I'm trying to say is that monthly, daily, weekly, hourly, minute by minute, Biafra is growing. And Samuel Ekpa is the man that has taken it up himself, trying to make sure that Biafran story can never be a thing of the past. We are growing, and we are growing by the day. Every day we are adding strength, we are adding weight. Tinubu cannot stop us now. Tinubu just assumed office the other day, cornered the whole Nigerian wealth into his private purse, private account. All his family are the owner of Nigerian Commonwealth. So that side, I don't look at that side as Tinubu regime, a regime that can topple Biafra in, Biafra strength, Biafra emancipation. Tinubu regime cannot. Tinubu has not grown up to that level to give us stress or trouble. So what I'm trying to say is that ekpa should mind not what he's doing. It shouldn't listen to Nigeria. It shouldn't look beyond Scandinavian Europe to face his business there, do his job. Americans, Europeans, the Asians, the Australians, the Oceanians, the Scandinavians, they are with us. So they are with us. They are with the cause. They fight for Biafra. Nigeria is too little. If you ask me why I'm saying Nigeria is little, is look at the current agitation for a better government in Nigeria. You see people in the north, indigenous people of the northern region are agitating, flying Russian flag. That will show you the kind of supremacy, the kind of honesty the whole globe has, understood Russia to be today. Russia is an honest country. They are not into imperialism. They are not into colonialism. There's no country or region in Africa that is controlled by Russia or China. I don't think Nigeria is posing danger anymore to Samonepa. Samonepa, Nnamdi Kanu, this war, including myself as an Igbo man, we won the war.
That's like what Nigeria was saying. Nobody's going to protect the River State. Nobody's going to come near the government house. He doesn't want to see anybody in Rumola. He doesn't want to see anybody anywhere in Port Harcourt. Asare Dokubo, what happened? Can you tell us what happened in River State? Can you share your experience? Can you come out and tell the whole world? You are a chaff. You are only stupid about what happens to Igbos. People, something is coming behind you, Asare Dokubo, that will diminish you at the restoration of Biafra. Port Harcourt is a Biafran land, where you sit down and encourage evil, bad nature against Nigerians. What in Nigerians that are dying, millions are dying of hunger, and you are saying they do not have any constitutional rights. You are denying them their civic responsibility, their constitutional rights, because they have pacified you enough financially. That is a word for Asare Dokubo to understand that when we come out, you will diminish if you not disappear. They have set the pace for you in Port Harcourt during the protest, and you were nowhere to be found. You only hide in the corner of your dark world to make unnecessary attack against the Igbos, the Biafrans. We are watching, and we know the reason why we are watching. You are a Biafran. You are our brother. We are not extremists, but the level of coward exhibited requires you to understand that in every statement, decision, step taken, it's either lead you to grab a trap or a trap will grab you. You either grab a trap or a trap will grab you. Like the trap now set by the federal government is about to grab them, including Wike. But it's unfortunate that Tinubu is not a president
active one
that has the capacity, to be decisive in terms of knowing that you are the president of the country and the ball of the whole thing fell on your table. You are the last man to give and to receive. You can start and recruit at the same time. Why are you retaining these elements that have caused so much damage, that have labored you? They are even working against you. That a whole president will come out, something that has supposed to be a secret thing, like the president's recent speech, that's supposed to be a secret, was all over the internet before the president came to make the speech. Meaning that the people who are working with you like we are sabotaging you. They are more of destruction, of bad. It was leaked. Up to today, Tinubu does not know who was behind that. The ace does not know who is behind that. The intelligence unit cannot be able to find out who was behind that in this moment. So it tells you that, I think that Tinubu to an extent have become nonchalant with the belief of holding the constitutional powers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He has become nonchalant with the powers vested on him as the president of Nigeria. He has made mockery of the executive position of the presidency. He has ridiculed and has taken the presidency to the gutters. Now, they are making mockery. All the secrets in Abuja are being revealed. A lot of things are not being checkmated. And that is why somebody can come out and make fanatical ethnic statements. And up to now, such person has not been apprehended by the police or be arrested by the DSS. Why wouldn't somebody like Wike go about and be running the citizens down, telling them they are animals, they are not even human beings, they are not even worthy to believe? So, such statement can take Nigeria to Rwanda. You know what I mean by Rwanda? Nobody should threaten the Igbo interest in Nigeria. No one should threaten Igbo interest in Nigeria. Igbo are not extremists. They are not Fulani herdsmen. They are not Boko Haram. They are not ISIS. Go and listen to what Sheikh Husani is saying, advising the Northerners who are against the Igbos. They are there. They don't send their children to school. They are there. They say education is haram. They are there. They don't learn trade. They are there. They don't understand what is apprenticeship. But Igbo man will stay in a particular place 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years. And when you see him advancing, you call him what? What would you call such a person? They are domineering. They have suddenly become a threat. But the pains and the process he went through has been ignored. And it thought that that person does not feel what others are feeling. Well, until we see whoever that's behind that, like Atiku said, brought to book, we want to believe that the game has started. Psychologically, emotionally, and otherwise. They wouldn't mind losing whatever billions, but you understand, but the level of defense is what is going to surprise anybody at the end of the day. So, it's high time Nigerians understand that the issue of protest and presidential election has divided Nigerians the more. And the people who are in a position of leadership, who are supposed to give us that orientation of unionism and national unity, even to build on that and to show by action, not by omission, that anybody has the right to live anywhere and stay anywhere in this part of the country. It is not Igbo man that brought hunger to Nigerians. Igbo man has been in a position of leadership in this country. Why would Igbos be targeted? Well, that leaves a lot of questions for those, especially the Yoruba elite, to stand up for it, against it, and get the person arrested and let the person face the law. That's what the Constitution says. And if they fail to do that, we will interpret that silence on a different note. But as it stands today, what we're saying is that the ICC, the Amnesty International, all the world organizations that are responsible for human rights should, from henceforth, put Nyesom Wike, former governor of Rivers State, and now the minister of the FCT, on their radar, and he will bear the consequences if Nigeria is being pushed